here. All right. Welcome. Yes. Hey, Kepper, how you doing? I was off of DTNS for a few weeks. Kepper, where were you? I was gone for 3 weeks. So yes, I'm back. Today's my first day back since July 1st. So it's been almost a full month. 3 weeks. So yes, I am here and I am ready to draw for you. So yes, this means that I will be on DTNS this afternoon at Good Day Internet, which is their Twitch channel. You can watch it live, and you can watch me at the very end of the show present this great artwork which you're about to see. So this is, think of this as sort of an extension of Daily Tech News Show. So anyway, this is a pretty cool day because it's a beautiful day in Cleveland. It's very temperate. It's not hot. It's not humid. And the secondary thing is that I'm returning to the show, and Corey Doctorow, Crap Hound from Boing Boing, and he's a contributor to Boing Boing, but he's a really incredible writer. He is going to be on the show as well, so it's kind of cool. So I drew Corey as a Geek Week back in 2010, and Tom and Sarah are both Geek Weeks. So it's a hat trick. It's a hat trick of geeks that I drew on the show. So I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool day. Pretty cool day to return, and fun. If you can kind of hear outside, we've got some people working on their lawns here. So hopefully that's not too big of a distraction. So here we go. This is what I'm going to be writing about. This is an article that, or drawing about, I should. This is an article that Corey wrote about DRM and how bad it is. So I read the article before we went on, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, so if you're in the chat on Twitch, you can click on that and see what I'm doing. But what I'm going to draw, I thought was really interesting, is Doctorow's first law, which is anytime someone puts a lock on something that belongs to you and won't give you the key, that lock is not there for your benefit. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to draw yet, but I do know that I'm going to put Doctorow's first law in there. So I'm going to lay out the text first before I do anything else, because if you talk to my students, they know that I am a huge font snob. So I got to figure that out first. So let's see. Let's do this first. All right. So let's get his law laid out. I don't know if I'm in love with the font, but I like, for this, but so let's get this on here. So I just want to find the right font here for this. So hang on. Let's see here. It's a lock on something that belongs to you. Anytime someone puts a lock on something that belongs to you, but won't give you the key, This is the boring part, right? We'll get it out of the way early. Oh gosh, I'm a terrible typist. Doesn't help that I have this huge microphone in front of me. Anytime someone puts a lock on something that belongs to you, but won't give you the key. So let's bump that up a little bit. I'm going to fix up the leading on this, because leading is important. Just finished 2 weeks teaching my students the benefit of leading. Anytime someone puts a lock on something that belongs to you, won't give you the key, that lock is not there for your benefit. Anyone someone puts a lock on something that belongs to you, won't give you the key, that lock is not there for your benefit. I think that could be a little bit bigger. That's wrong. So wrong. So lock is belongs to you. Won't give you the key. That lock is not there for your benefit. I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. Alright, so that looks like it's pretty good so far. It's a good way to start. Okay, so let's work with that. All right, so what the whole story is about it's about DRM. So all right, so let's figure out how I want to do this. How's that gonna look? All right, so it's the hard part. I love drawing hands, so let's figure out how this is gonna go. So sorry. Gotta figure out how this is gonna look. All right, so we're at 10 minutes because I started a little bit later. I was like, we'll have fun with this. DRM. Who's here? Who's here? Kepper's here. OX2. Elisidra. Nice to see you again, Alicidra. Alien Gathering, Commander Root, Flapar, and MK Ding. They're all here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for thank you for joining me today. Who is that? Oh, Mike DeLong. I think that's who that is, Mike DeLong. Thank you so much for that. I think that's right. Is that right? Mike DeLong, say something in the chat here at Twitch. Twitch.tv/Len Peralta. I don't know if I need the little head. We'll see. I think I want more to show the stretch. So it's going to be someone stretching like this. I think this might be possibly very simple. Whoops. Oh, dang it. That's not what I want. There we go. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Right? It's very simple. I don't think I want to... It's Cory Doctorow. I don't want to overdo it, right? Like... Alright, there we go. Alright, so I've got that idea sort of rocking. So this will be a good opportunity for you to, for me, I should say, to talk about my, my Patreon account, patreon.com/Len. So, patreon.com/Len. If you go there and you become a member, a regular Patreon, you get access to my Discord channel, which allows you access to the secret DTNS channel, Patreon DTNS channel. So what that is you can watch it when I'm doing this. You can actually watch me draw live, and you can actually see the pieces get put up on the DTNS channel. DTNS I'm sorry, it's patreon.com/Len. And you can see all the other ones too as well. High res stuff, screenshots, but they're high res, and you can kind of take a look at them and see what I'm working on if you have trouble seeing it during Twitch. So I'm putting it up there right now for the benefit of those who are part of the Patreon, patreon.com/Len. So you can kind of see it. I just put it up there right now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting together the inks. So let's do that. So the process stays the same for my art. I keep it pretty simple. But it'll allow me to it's just a workflow, right? I've created this workflow. So actually, after I do the pencils, then I go ahead and I start inking this puppy in. I was asked yesterday at lunch by a friend of mine who knows I do this. He asked, you know, do you, like, when you do this, you're doing it like live, right? Like you don't know, like, you plan out like what you're gonna do. And the answer to that is yes and no. The answer is yes and no. I plan out in the sense that I look at the stories and what I can talk about. But as far as what I'm going to draw, I have kind of just like a rough idea, but I don't really plan it out. I just, whatever happens, happens. So like, as you know, as you're watching this, you're watching it happen right in front of you. So yes, it is live, it is spontaneous. However, I do have a little bit of planning involved. Just so I know I have a general direction of what the art's going to be. By the way, those of you who are wondering, good day internet. Goes live around 4:15 Eastern, right? Is that right? No, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, and yeah, you can watch that live. All right. Whoops. So that is my basic art. Ooh, you hear that? That's the beautiful weather that is happening here. All right. Okay. Let me turn these words off for a sec, and let me get some color on there. Speaking of which, let me take a screenshot of this again for the benefit of those of you using the Discord. I don't know if anybody is, to be honest with you, but you know, I can hope. I hope everything sounds okay too. I hope it sounds good. All right. So I'm gonna go and turn this off, and I'm gonna start putting some color on this. Maybe I'll just drop a background. I don't know if I'm happy with that skin, with that background color just now, but let's roll with it. It's kind of funny, Scott Johnson, when I was doing the draw, was mentioning that I don't ever turn the canvas when I'm drawing. And he's like, I like that. I like that you don't turn the canvas, because I don't know. It was weird. Not that I would never turn the canvas when I was drawing, but it was just easier for me because I knew that when I was recording these, I used to record these for YouTube, and it bothered me when I would the canvas would turn and everything else. So so I just never did. Sometimes I would get this, I get a little bit closer, but I usually don't. I usually don't change that. I usually don't flip it. All right. So there's a couple just small little elements in this drawing, and as always is the case, after I drop the initial flats, the colors in, it really becomes texture, shadow, stuff like that. That sort of takes control of the rest of the drawing, and that sort of informs the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm in love with this background color. I may change it. It may be a game time decision. We'll see. By the way, those of you who are watching me, all one of you, can you hear me okay? Does my voice sound okay? Lizzie Beth. Hi, Lizzie Beth. Bad Fetch, Alien Gathering, Kepler67. They're all here. The gang's all here. But I don't know where you're at, because I don't know if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch or Facebook. I don't know. But welcome here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's too intense. Maybe something a little bit less intense. So what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start. Hey, Breeze837. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Nice to have you here. I'm actually going to go and let's see. Can I chat with you? Hey, thank you. Thank you, Breeze837. Hey, Breeze837, how did you find me? Were you just floating around? Do you follow me on Facebook or Twitter or something? Just let me know. So for the art category, oh, that's awesome. So you're just random. You're just randomly finding me. That's great. So just so you understand what I'm doing, so every Friday I draw an original piece of art in about an hour. I started about half an hour ago. And this is for a show called Daily Tech News Show, which will be streaming later this afternoon on the channel Good Day Internet. So you get to watch me create the art, and then on that show you get to watch me premiere it for the audience. But this is sort of like making the sausage, right? You get to watch me do this, right? So you've got me at a good point here, Breeze. I am actually getting ready to start shading this, and you'll see. Let me do this pretty quickly. Are you part of the show, or just for that one episode? No, I'm part of the show. On Fridays, usually, I'm on. And I call it Art Prov Fridays, and I create the art for the show. I've been part of the show for 8 years now. So I've been on the show for 8 years, and yeah, every Friday this is what I do. It's kind of a fun thing. But I used to do this just as sort of a background. I used to do this. I used to do this just by myself. Like I would be on the show, and then I would just I would do the art, and then I present it. But then I started doing Twitch a couple years ago, actually last year, and I started bringing people into the process, right? So so you can watch me do this live. So, Breeze, now that we have you here, Breeze837, tell me a little bit about yourself in the chat. What are you an artist? What do you do? Are you interested in art? Trying to become an artist? What is your story? The world wants to know. Draw on paper sometimes. Well, that's a good way. Do you ever do digital drawings? Anything like that? Ever do anything digital? Never done digital. Well, I take it you're probably pretty young. That's my guess. Are you pretty young? Let me see here. I got the wrong clipping mask going on here. Something's going on. There it is. That looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna start putting in some highlights in here. Looks like we lost Breeze. That's okay. That's the internet for you. You just 1 minute you're there, the next minute you're not there. All right, so I've got that more or less sorted together. That looks pretty good. All right. Now I'm gonna do quick shadows on this dude. And I'm assuming I love this. I don't know. I love this idea that the person who is dealing with the digital rights management is this sort of blue alien-like creature, sort of hurt from behind here. You know, just not being able to battle past the DRM. I love that. All right. All right. Let me put some shadows on this box. Feel bad. Oh, you know what? I was gonna put some texture on the skin. So let's do that. So it's funny because I'm not really sharing all my secrets on here on what I'm doing, but if you know how to draw digitally, you probably can figure out what I'm doing. I'm using a lot of layer styles and all kinds of things like that. All right, so that's giving that a little bit of energy right there, a little bit of depth. All right, let's go and put some shadow on this box. So I'm going to do a ton. Excuse me. I'm going to do a ton of effects on this guy. I hear Olivia Rodrigo in the background. So I was getting into Olivia Rodrigo yesterday. Because I know my daughters like her. They're big fans of her. So I'm like, I can give her a listen. And I like her. I like her style. And plus, she's part Filipino. I'm part Filipino. And also part Irish German, which is just like my kids. They're Irish Slovak, not Irish German. But the mom is Irish German, and the dad is Filipino, which is just like us. So I think that's why my daughters like her, because she's like them. So I love layering different textures and stuff on the art. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Just gives a little bit of detail here. Just a little bit of extra. Look at that. Just real quickly, look how I've just made that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, adding shadow now to the locks. It's funny. So we had a guest here, Breeze, Breeze837. Looks like Breeze837 is now just breezed away. There are a couple of people still watching. I don't know if this is interesting to you. Look at that. It's so amazing what clipping masks can do. tighten that up. True melting pot family. Yes, that's right. Melting pot is right. Kepper, are you a big Olivia Rodrigo fan? I'm a big. I don't think I'm a big. Oh, hey, Breeze is still here. Nice. Did you hear my question earlier, Breeze? I asked. It sounds like you're pretty young. I'm assuming you're a youngster. Oh, I asked if you were a youngster. That's why you haven't worked digitally before. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with not working digitally. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. That's pretty cool. You're gonna be starting up school again soon, I would imagine. Or are you done with school? Did you graduate? Oh, cool. Starting college, I would imagine. If you are starting school, college, good luck. It's gonna be very, very different. Senior year of high school, right on. Oh, that's exciting. What an exciting time for you. Have you thought about where you want to be going to college? Or are you not interested in going to college? That's okay too. You don't have to. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, that works. I knew that Kepper might ask me to hide the DTNS logo in there. So, I just finished teaching a bunch of kids your age, Breeze, 837. So I'm very familiar with that time period in your life. It's very, I know the kids, I know what they're like. Got a cool time. Alright, so, cool time ahead of you. Okay, so yeah, so I've got this, right? Ooh, I want to put like a ground here. So let's throw some color down here. There we go. I want to move this up. Put a color overlay on it. Let's see if that fixes anything. There we go. All right, let me start working on the ground here. Still doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna finish before the hour's done. Isn't that something? Always amazing to me how quickly I work when I have a workflow. Not DTNS logo, Kepler. I was just putting a DTNS hidden, not the word DTNS in there. All right, that looks pretty good. Am I happy with that color? Let me try something else. See what happens. Hey, do you want to be on camera? There you are. You can get behind right here. See? There you are. You're live on Twitch. Look, everybody, that's Olivia Rodrigo is here for everybody. Olivia Rodrigo showed up. Hey, I'm not done yet, Gepper. I'm not done. Still working on it. We're gonna make it look really super cool. So let's see what we can do here. All right, so let's get some. It's always my favorite. Getting a little bit of bloom on here. I might change the color of that too. Looks pretty cool. Let's do this. There you go. I'll put a color overlay on this. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Breeze, are you still with us? I don't know if you're still with us or not. Hopefully you are. Hey, awesome. Thank you for the thank you for the gift sub to Chris Bentonow. I don't know if Chris is here, but congratulations. Kepper is giving out the chat in here. Look at everybody in here. So it looks like I'm gonna assume that that Breeze is still here, kind of watching and enjoying. Let's get some clouds. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way, Kepper. That was awesome. Here's my cloud brush. There it is. Let me see what happens when I do this. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but we'll see. Those are okay, whatever. I'm just gonna put a little stars here. Let me see. Aha. All right, so let's put some stars. Oops. That's okay. I guess that looks okay. you know, I am really anti-box. I always tell my students, don't put stuff in boxes, right? I always say that to them. But I want to break my rule. I'm gonna put a box behind here. Hang on a second. I'm gonna make this more organic. Hang on a second. Here it comes. There it goes. There we go. I think that looks pretty good as we're coming up on the almost an hour online. Breeze was here, and then Breeze just left again. Oops. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to add one last thing to this drawing. There we go. That's nice. I don't know if it needs it here, so I'm going to take it off. There we go. Hey guys, what do you think? What do you think of this? With 6 minutes left to spare, there is today's art for Daily Tech News Show. What do you guys think? I'm going to post this to my Discord. Remember, if you are part of my Patreon, patreon.com/Len, you can have access to the DTNS channel on my Discord. Go to patreon.com/Len and do it. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, you should totally do it. I am sorry. I am distracted because I am I'm writing on my Discord. But there you go. There you go, everybody. So that is today's art. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be on DTNS in about 2 hours. Go to Good Day Internet, and you can watch it live. Watch me unveil this live. I'll be on with Corey Doctorow, as well as Tom Merritt and Sarah Lane, of course. 3 Geek Weeks, which is pretty cool. There you go. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and looking forward to seeing you again soon. Thankies to you, Kepper. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye.